I got a topic to talk about tonight, man. I got a topic to talk about tonight. Shout out to all the truck drivers out there, man. Over the road drivers, local drivers, um, seasonal drivers, every single drivers, man, out there that's doing it. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to all the company drivers, man, that are doing good, man. And shout out to all the owner operators that are doing good. Um, and the reason I said that is because what I want to talk about tonight on this live, it relates to that, right? And what I mean by that is, if it ain't broken, man, do not fix it. You know what I mean? There's plenty of times that guys, they're doing good, everything's going good, and they make a rational decision and they just changed up what they was doing. You know? One advice I want to give to you guys, man, if you're doing something, if you're working for a local company and you're doing good, making good money, the benefits is good, just add to it. Add to it. Figure out something else to do on the side and add to it. You know? Sometimes us as people, we go chasing a few extra dollars and we end up picking up a whole bunch of extra stress. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just not worth it. Sometimes the extra few dollars is not worth it. You get what I'm saying? Um, many a times the best company that you can work for is the company that you with right now. You know? The grass is not always greener, man. You guys heard that saying over and over again. We got local drivers, they want to become owner operators. We got owner operators who want to become local drivers. We got over the road drivers want to get off the road and come local, and local drivers want to go over the road. Sometimes you just gotta slow down. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta slow down, breathe, enjoy what you do, enjoy what you got, enjoy everything that you got. You know what I mean? Appreciate every day for what it is, man. If you got an apartment, and that's the only thing you can afford right now, enjoy it. You get what I'm saying? Because one day when you get that house that you want to, you're gonna look back at that apartment. Drizzy Draco, what's popping? You're gonna look back at that apartment, man, and you just gonna reflect. You're just gonna reflect on the time, man, where you just been trying to come up. You know what I'm saying? Flaming hot, what's popping? You know what I'm saying? Like, I go all the way back. I can take it all the way back. I remember all the way back, man, when I ain't had nowhere to live. And I was sleeping in my Buick Regal, bro. Real talk, I was sleeping in my Buick Regal. Truck money out, what's popping? Sleeping in my Buick Regal, and I'm working at Winn-Dixie. And nobody ain't even noticed, yo. You know what I mean? So, people gotta appreciate where they at, appreciate what they do, appreciate the company that you work for, appreciate your apartment. If you got an apartment, appreciate your house if you got a house, whether it's a car. You know what I mean? Even if you're taking a bus to work, you gotta appreciate that, man. Because when you get to where you want to get to, man, it's just gonna make it a little bit more sweeter. You feel me? What's going on up there in Jersey? What's What's going on up there in Jersey? Well, never mind. I know what's going on in Jersey, man. Food service is not easy up in those areas, man. I know that for sure. You get what I'm saying? Food service is not easy in those areas. Yo, I'm one local trucker. I can tell you right now, I'm a local trucker that appreciates over-the-road drivers. I really appreciate them. Oh, you coming home? I feel you, man. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you for wanting to come. It ain't nothing like Florida, man. That Jersey food service ain't no joke. You can keep that. Yeah, I appreciate over-the-road truckers because when you go rolling up to your job, man, the food service job, you see the over-the-road guys, they lined up in a straight line, get ready to make their deliveries. You got to understand, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't even have a route. We wouldn't have no products. You know what I'm saying? So everything in trucking goes hand in hand. Believe it or not. Y'all hit the thumbs up for me. Everything in trucking goes hand in hand, man. So I appreciate all the over-the-road drivers, man. Oh, they don't want to run. I don't know, man. I think I can't speak for no other state, but I think Florida got some maybe it's the weather, but we be running down here in Florida. All the drivers, all the heavy hitting drivers. Maybe it's the weather. I don't know. We be running, man. We be trying to get them kids off the truck. And I guess it's just a different mentality in Florida, you know. And I'm just speaking for Florida. I don't know how these New York drivers work, or the Jersey drivers, or whatever state it is. California, I don't know. But I just think that Florida got different breed of people. Especially when they just think of all the athletes that come out of Florida. You know what I mean? It's just a different mentality. You know what I mean? Like look at most of the like when you think about Florida, look at most of the southeastern look at the Southeastern Conference in college football. Most of the teams, most of the players from Florida work with a driver. He wanted me to scan the cases, stack the hand trucks, and then run the cart down the ramp. To him, I told him, I'm not working. So hold up, man. Don't these drivers understand that you went up there to help them out? Like, shouldn't they appreciate you, like coming from Florida to go to Jersey to help them out? Like, two people don't work like that, man. You get what I'm saying? Two people need to work as a team. You know what I'm saying? Like, when two people are working, like, maybe one work the dry, another work the cooler and the freezer. Or you can have it like this. You can have one stack and scan and the next one running. But two people need to work as a team, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I'm training a driver right now. The way we work, get through the first day, show them mostly everything. Now on the second day of training, I'm pretty much gonna have them like scanning most of the dry products and running it while I'm doing the freezer and the cooler. And by the third day, pretty much get him to do everything. You know what I'm saying? And even though he's doing everything, I'm still like running the carts. Damn. They wanted you to drive to Virginia? Yo, was you going layover? Like, They expect you to sleep in the truck? I don't blame you for coming back to Florida, man. I don't blame you one bit for coming back to Florida, man. That's absolutely crazy. Whoa. Damn, what they got going on up there, man? What they got going on up there, man? That's crazy, yo. That ain't right. Shout out to all the McLean drivers in the building, checking in. So in other words, can you say, Truck Money Al, can you say that particular McLean up there, do you think they're unorganized up there in that location? What do you think? And that's what I be telling people, man. Like, yeah, I don't blame you, yo. And that's what I be telling people, man. Just because, let's just say you work for U.S. Food, right? Let's just say you know somebody that works for U.S. Food, right? Just because that particular branch is a good branch, the next branch might be not a good branch. That's just the way how food service works. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be working out of Kissimmee, McLean. You guys know y'all do good over there. Now they sent you to Jersey to help out. You see what the real deal is, man. You see why they need 25 drivers, man. That's crazy, man. I don't know, man. My route been dead lately, bro. Get out my damn car, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. My route been slow. I don't know if I picked the right route, man. Sometimes I'm thinking and I'm like, damn, I probably should have stayed on my old route. Oh, the warehouse short. I don't know, man, but I know I only got 389 cases tomorrow. I don't know. I should have stayed on my old route. You know? My old route, I was pumping out some cases, man. I don't know about this route, man. At first, I told myself, I'm like, you know what? My route is just going through a slow season. You know what I mean? So, you ain't lying. Selecting is making money, man. It's like a car lot out there at night time, man. Them boys got everything in that car lot. They is making money. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them boys got all type of cars out there. You name it, they got it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Amir, I drive to Kissimmee. If they wouldn't start me at the bottom, I'd drive to Kissimmee. One stop, 500 cases. Dang. What them checks looking like? I do McLean grocery, man. I just can't do the I wouldn't do the food. I don't think I can get up. I don't think I can do the food service, man. I don't think I can mess around with that food no more. Oh yeah? Mayor, you heard anything about that? Oh, he drive all the way to Kissimmee? I mean, if it's worth it. He making money to do that drive? Yeah, it's rough working overnight though, man. Yo, David, you talking about the food service or you talking about the grocery? Because if you're gonna be team in the food service section, I'm pretty sure these McLean drivers in here, they can tell you better than I could, but I think if you go team in food service, you're gonna make less money. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know why they be trying them grocery boys like that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that, man. Hey, yeah, he crazy for driving all the way out there to McLean, man. That's like an hour. That's like an hour and 45-minute drive. That's an hour and 45-minute drive, dog, to work. Yo, what he drive to work? What he drive to work to be driving all the way to the only way I drive all the way from down here to Kissimmee, I would want my route to be like 3 days in a row, back to back to back. Work my 3 days and I'll come home. Yo, tell me something about the warehouse, man. I know the warehouse boys be making money, man. I know they be making money, man. The warehouse boys, they be making up to $45 an hour, man. $45 an hour. The good ones. Damn, and he drive a truck to work? He crazy, man. Yeah, he crazy. Yeah, he crazy. He must got a money route. He must got a money route driving an hour and 45 minutes to work. Nobody like doing that Miami route, man. Nobody like doing the Miami routes. Oh, you gonna send me one of the pay stubs? Would I work for McLean? Me? I already got a job. If I was jobless, I would work for McLean, but I mean, I got a job. Hey, Amir, tell him to call me then. Tell him to call me. Because he probably could ride. Matter of fact, yeah, tell him to call me. I'm gonna see how he wanna run. Hey, let me look at this stuff real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Damn, that's a warehouse? Yeah, these drivers don't want to see that. These drivers do not want to see that. I didn't know them boys was getting paid like that. Yeah, that's good money for working in the warehouse, man. And it's not even busy right now. And he making that type of money? Yeah, they doing good. You know what I mean? Hey, you know if I post that, it's gonna be some mad drivers, yo. I don't care, I'm gonna post it anyway. I'm gonna post that anyway. There's gonna be some upset ass, there's gonna be some mad drivers. They gonna look at that money, they gonna be like, warehouse. I'm like, yup. Like, yes, sir. Yo, one thing I like about Cheney warehouse, Cheney in general, it seems like let's just say like our peoples like wanna move up and do something else. It seems like we have like a good chance, you know what I mean? We got managers and supervisors and stuff like that, man. You know? It's a lot of people in supervisor position that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Damn, these. Hey, you off tonight? You ain't running tonight? Well, you gotta be off because if you were working, I know you food service drivers, McLean Food Service, you guys start at about 9 o'clock, right? So you gotta be off. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was a transportation manager, I wouldn't play around with some of these crybaby drivers, man. I wouldn't have patience for it. You know what I mean? Hey, you coming home for real, or you just you playing around? Do they? So you telling me that they don't pay you? They don't give you guys like a salary every day for going up there? Do you get like a rental car? Do you get money to eat? Like how do they take care of y'all? How do they take care of y'all, man? Man, do you guys know I only got 380 cases tomorrow, bro? 380 cases for like 15 stops. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie, I miss my old route, man. But too bad somebody's doing it now. I miss my old route, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to get 800 cases easily, man. Oh, so you got a rental car, you got the hotel, and you got 14 days worth of food, $490. They give you $35 a day to eat, and you're out of town. They can do better than that, bro. Yeah, you're right. I see why you want to come home now. If I'm out of town, I think I'm gonna need at least. I think the U.S. food drivers, I think they get $75 a day when they go out of town, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong, but they get way more money than that. They get the rental car, they get the hotel. You know what I mean? Like I don't get why these big companies are so cheap, man. Like a driver is willing to leave their household to come out of town to try to help you guys out. Like, take care of the driver, man. Oh, you booked your own flight? Damn. So they ain't even give you a room with a stove where you can try to stretch that money out. That's crazy, yo. So they expect you. You got $35, right? You're in Jersey. Like they cheap as hell, man. Think about it. You in Jersey. You got $35 a day. You buy some breakfast in Jersey, that's gonna come to about $15. You know what I mean? You can't buy no lunch because dinner is gonna cost about 20 something dollars. So that's your $35 a day right there. Just breakfast and dinner. Sometimes you can't even eat breakfast. Sometimes that $35 is dinner. Think about it, man. You in Jersey, you don't got time to cook. You're on the go. It's not like your old lady at the house. You know what I mean? So you gotta go out to eat or buy food out or eat at the hotel or whatever, you know. Or unless you want to go to McDonald's every day. I know you don't want to do that, but even still, so you go to McDonald's in Jersey, like a number one down here at McDonald's. And nobody want to eat McDonald's every day. I'm just using McDonald's as an example. A number one down here at McDonald's is about $10 now. How much you think that is in New Jersey, man? You know what I mean? So $35 a day is ridiculous for a driver going out of town to help out another company. And McLean is not the only company that's doing it. A lot of companies is being cheap with drivers when they make that sacrifice. Of course, drivers thinking about making money when they go out of town, but these companies just got to start taking care of people when they decide to go the extra mile to do the extra work. You know what I mean? These companies, they rather help the sorry drivers out there. As soon as a sorry driver run behind, you see about 2-3 trucks come pulling up, helping them and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They baby the sorry drivers, man, but drivers that's willing to go the extra mile, like, it's like a slap in the face, man. $35? Like, really? Like, let me ask you, what you bought today for dinner, yo? Even though you guys got some messed up schedule, I don't know on the grocery side, I don't know if you get free food. Even if you did get free food, how would you what would you eat? Like, what would you eat from Wawa? Well, Wawa do got some good food if you get free food. Vernon in the building, what poppin', man? She PFG getting 20, and that's on reimbursement. Yeah, that's cheap. That's cheap, man. That is really cheap. But that's if you lay over though, right? Cause they say, these companies say when you lay over, they just want to buy you one meal. That's it. Applebee's $24. You see, that man went to Applebee's for dinner, spent $24, and boom, he $11 left. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told you, with that $35, you can only buy breakfast and dinner. Like, forget about the lunch. I guess for the lunch they want you to eat out the truck. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what ideas they had in mind, but I have no idea. You know what I mean? Like, I remember when I was at US Food, and I remember when they used to pay. They used to pay us some good money for the backhauls, to do a backhaul. Then they cut it down. And then they cut it down. And it's like, and I'm talking about all these food service companies. Everybody started cutting and cutting back and cutting back. Let me tell you, the best thing that ever happened to these food service companies was the pandemic. Because they realized how important is it to have drivers. All these companies were short drivers, right? They realized, damn, we really need drivers. Some of these companies, they just wanna, like, let me talk about US Food, man. I've been there. I ain't talking nothing bad about US Food. I'm just keeping it real. Now, a company like that, shout out to all my friends that's still at US Food, but I don't really too know much about Cisco. I can only speak about where I've been at. A company like that, man, I realized it was too strict. You feel me? Even though I'm not the type of worker to do too much to get in trouble, well, I don't really do too much to get in trouble, but some of the things that drivers used to get written up for, man, you could have given them drivers a chance, you know? And even Cisco, man, some of the stuff I hear drivers used to get written up, used to get fired for, you could have gave them a chance. You know what I mean? Now, if you get drivers doing some crazy stuff like, you know, like cussing out a customer, too many no call, no shows, you know what I'm saying? Like late, like 15 days out of the month, like crazy stuff like that. They gotta go. They don't want to work. But you know, if you have a good driver that show up to work every day, do what he's supposed to do, like you gotta give him room to mess up. You know what I mean? Because nobody's perfect. We doing a hard job. You know what I mean? So I think companies need to use their discretion more often, man. You know, and even like even for the drivers that and I'm not making an excuse for drivers, but even for drivers, there's plenty of drivers that went on routes, right? I'm not making an excuse for these guys. Believe me, I'm not. But there's plenty of drivers that went out there on routes and they just quit. It's a lot of drivers, they come, they open the back of their trailer and they just quit. They look how their trailer is loaded and they just quit. And you know us, you know how drivers is, gossip all day. So we gonna be talking all day. Oh, such and such quit. Oh, he shouldn't have quit. This and this and that. But I'm not defending them or nothing. But have you ever opened the back of a trailer and you look at it and you start thinking to yourself like, how did anybody in the warehouse, how do they even expect me to get my jack in here? My hand truck can't fit nothing inside. You got chemicals blocking the whole door. It's just a nightmare. And they don't understand that we got to go to our first stop. We got to take like an hour to move that stuff out of the way, just get to our first stop, deliver our first stop, put all that stuff back in the way until we get room to move it. We going back and forth. Drivers, unfortunately, I understand why some drivers like quit and give up, because everybody got a breaking point. You know? Every single person got a breaking point when it comes to this type of job. You know what I mean? Like, I think what most companies need, I think what most companies need, all companies need, like, you need to have somebody that once the trailers are loaded, just you got somebody to sign off on all the loads, right? And if any load like that go out crazy like that, that whatever supervisor, whoever, need to be held accountable, because us drivers, we're held accountable for every single thing we do out there, man. You know what I mean? Everything. You know? And it's all good. You know? We don't mind. But just hold other people accountable also. That's all I'm trying to say, man. But we do our part. You know? I just think that I see a lot of drivers quit, and it could have been prevented, man. even though I don't believe in like a driver just giving up and just quitting like that. You know what I'm saying? I believe in trying to talk out your problems and trying to see if it's a solution or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, don't just quit, don't just give up like that. But I do understand, yo. I do understand. You know what I mean? And you guys probably wondering why I'm doing what I'm doing up right now. Oh yeah, I really need a lot of rest to go knock out my 380 cases. I don't think I'm gonna be able to handle that. I think the first thing I'm gonna do when I get to work is calling for some help. You know? But we got about the preseason is starting up in food service, so we're gonna give it like another month to see what the route look like. See, cause I'm not sure if I'm running a seasonal route or not. I'm not sure. This is my first full year trying to go through this route. You know, I took over this route in I think like November, and the route was going good. It did good in November, December, January, February, March. It was banging out some crazy numbers. But now it's like super slow, yo, and I guess I got to go through a full year to see what type of route I really got, you know. But once I get through these next couple of months, I'll reevaluate this route. Now, if I only have like 2 slow months, I can deal with that, you know. But if it's more than 2 months, I don't know about that. But I can deal with 2 slow months because I'm telling you, like around November, December, January, I did some crazy numbers on this route, man. So if this route slows down 2 months, I can live with that. But it's still up in the air, still up for debate, you know. Yo, but we got 7 people up in the building, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, you know. Training over here went from 150 to 200 to only 50. That's crazy. Them boys cutting all type of money, man. They be cutting our money, man. I don't know why they be cutting our money, man, like that. It's crazy, man. They stay cutting our money. Yeah, but it's what time is it? What time is it? Oh, before I get out of here, man, I just want to let y'all know I got an important message for you guys. I got an important message for you guys before I get out of here. And the message is, man, Tampa Bay will be winning the Super Bowl because we just got Julio Jones to replace Antonio Brown. And if Antonio Brown didn't act out last year, maybe we would have got to the Super Bowl and possibly win it again. But this year it's a lock. You got Julio Jones, and I know what you guys are saying. Julio Jones is old and he's washed. He's not washed. He's only 33 or 35, one of them. You know what I'm saying? And we got the GOAT. The GOAT gonna pass the ball to the baby GOAT. Going back to the Super Bowl, and we're gonna win another one. So I want to leave you guys on that note. Don't come at me with no Cowboys. Don't come at me with no Dolphins. Steelers, whatever team you root for, we don't care over here in Florida, man. Tampa Bay all day. Hey, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me though, man. Y'all be easy out there. Be safe out there on that route, man. Take your time driving. There's some crazy drivers out here. People cutting people off. Stuff like that. The road is slippery. When the road is wet and slippery, you gotta know what time it is. Slow down, you know. I sound like a damn old man, like telling y'all how to drive, but y'all just be safe out there, man. Remember, protect your CDL, man. Protect that CDL, because one thing that I noticed, man, like people get distracted. You know what I mean? People get real distracted. People coming to work with all type of stress, all type of baby mother issues at the house. Don't bring the issue to work. You guys are a truck driver. You guys are responsible for a whole bunch of people's lives. Like, do not bring the issues to work. If it's that bad, too much things going on in your life, take the day off. Take some time off. Because you will come out here and you will do something stupid. I'm telling you. Seen it done, heard about it. Take some time off, man. If you got, I don't know how you guys cope with it, but if you had a loved one, you lost a loved one, take some time off, yo. If the time off that they give you is not enough, go to your HR. Let them know, like, yo, I cannot deal with this type of stress or whatever. Take some time off. It was different for me. So when I lost my mother, my thing was I needed to keep on working. That was my what you call it? That was my therapy, to keep on working. But a lot of people is not like me. A lot of people they need to like take some time off. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm trying to say, drivers, is as a Class A CDL drivers, try not to bring your problem to work with you. You know what I'm saying? Because life is too short. You know what I mean? Life is too short, man. And sometimes, I'm talking to the fellas right now, right? I'm talking to the fellas before I get out of here, because sometimes God just want me to talk to y'all, man. So I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna leave you guys with this, right? Sometimes, as a man, right, you keep on trying and you keep on trying with that particular female, right? That particular woman, but you realize that it's always an issue, always an argument. You guys don't see eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? You try to lead your kingdom, you try to lead your castle, but it's always like they're giving you issue to lead your kingdom. They're giving you a big issue to lead your castle. You know what I'm saying? You're being the good king that they wanted, but every time you're ready to lead or to make a decision, it's always an issue. It's always a back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all, God gave me a message to give to y'all tonight. Look yourself in the mirror and re-evaluate your situation. Because some of you guys out there, one of you guys telling you is stressed out right now. And sometimes you just got to reevaluate your situation, reevaluate what you're going through, and ask yourself, is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, happiness is the key. You know what I'm saying? And when I say reevaluate your situation, maybe you're the problem. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can be the problem. Sometimes you're probably with somebody that you know that person ain't the right fit for you, and they know, but you keep on trying to hang on. You reevaluate your situation, man. Because with Class A CDL drivers, we need to be safe out here. We don't need to be stressing out here. You feel me? David Henry said facts. That's why I went back OTR, because of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I'm gonna end it on that note, David. That's the topic of tomorrow. That's the topic for tomorrow right there. Because us as men, sometimes we run away from our problems instead of dealing with it right away. You know what I'm saying? But I hope you're doing good out there, David. Hope everything's going fine. You know what I'm saying? And don't worry, man. Everything's gonna work out. I appreciate y'all for watching my channel. Hey, hit the thumbs up on the way out. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. And hey, we going live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We gonna go live 4 days a week from now on. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, and we gonna talk about everything, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be easy and have yourself a good day tomorrow.